trade spent a lot of time in the building industry. These are the only two people in those businesses, the ones that are making a lot of money and the ones that are working their butt off 12, 13 hours a day, charging either what they perceive to be a high hourly rate or B, contracting because they think they can make more money out of it. The problem with this methodology is that you're limited by time, you're limited by the amount of clients you can get, and you're also limited by the size jobs you can get. The other structure is different because you stop seeing yourself as a tradie and you start seeing yourself as someone that solves problems for your bigger client, be that the general population or be that big construction companies or big developers. And it depends where you're positioning yourself, but it doesn't matter where you position yourself unless you turn it into a business, which needs, what do I call a business? A business is something that eventually, within a 12 to 18 month period, even if you're not physically there, it churns by itself and it keeps adding value to clients. You keep making money you do, and it's expandable, so it's not limited by your time or the rate that you charge. Great thing about when you go into that sector, when you turn a trade business into a business, is that you have capacity not only to do bigger jobs, so you basically get rid of a 90% of the so-called competition out there because you're in such a unique niche market that you capture the audience that no one else can capture. The average tradie that goes out there to price up a job, you not only give better quality because you've got a bigger team. You can not only do it in a faster time, but you can also get into areas of work that you could never get into before. Perfect example, we're working with one particular electrician at the moment that pretty much came from, I'm on the tools and I've got a small team, all the way up to this year, they'll probably clear over $4 million worth of turnover. And the margins on that work are extraordinary and the stickiness of that work is extraordinary because he structured it in a way that it's scalable. And that's a different game altogether. That's what I really like to teach because the reality is the building industry is probably one of the only industries in the world that has not been technologized, where eventually humans will be got out because you need someone to lay pipes, you need someone to put in a light bulb, you need that. So the minute you've got that, you've got one of the only industries out there that you can still scale it up with good margins and literally walk away from it eventually, so you corporatize it. So all the operations are going, you're making money, and all you're really doing is just running relationships at the first part, and eventually you won't even have to run that. It's a company that can move forward without any limitations, so it's exciting. I think the trade industry, the building industry as a whole, probably one of the most exciting industries in terms of being able to go from working hour by hour to building a multi-million dollar, if not $100 million organization. It's powerful beyond measure, those industries, but you need to be able to get off the tools and see yourself as a business person instead of the person doing the work.